Hi friends, welcome back. So we finished two necklaces in the marathon. So this is the third necklace that I picked up from my stash. Such a pretty color, doesn't it? It's such a pretty turquoise color. It might be a little bit more blue in the camera, but in person it is not. It is more turquoisey blue. Okay, and these are really pretty. These are acrylic beads. I love the patterns on these beads, and I love how matte and the shape of these two. I picked up these three beads, and I also picked up 11 seed beads from my stash. This is not a branded one, but you can see how matte it is. I really like that. I don't like the bright ones, so I'm just going to dump some on my mat for me to use. And then um, I am actually going to open up these strands. I have two strands of these. um I got three strands, but the other one I didn't like the texture of it. It was so much veins in it, and I mean, it is a personal preference for me to use this nice ones because this doesn't have that much veins. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Can you see so many are there? But in that, it was like this is random, right? The patterns are not very consistent, but in that it was very consistent and really like snake skin kind of a pattern it was. So I like this turquoise very much. So I'm making a necklace with this. Okay, we have a nice oval. It's not a round shape, it's oval coin shape. Very pretty turquoise beads. So I'm just gonna make this necklace with um, you know with 7 strand bead stringing wire. I know I'm not using the bead alone or soft flex. I have so much of these, so I thought this will be perfect for the marathon. So instead of adding just one bead, we might add two beads and see how we like it, because why not, right? You can also have like 5 to 7 beads between every single bead, and that will look really pretty as well. And I'm already liking it. See that? I like it. So this can be, you can either do the focal beads in the center or on the side. It totally depends upon you. So this marathon is about beads and necklaces wherein it is easy. It's just bead stringing most of the time. I'm not thinking of knotting, but at the same time it's quick, it's fast, and it is just um, so that you guys can get an idea about the color combination that I'm using, the textures I'm using, the shapes, the sizes of the beads that I'm using. I have a whole lot of beads, which is, I really like to have more bang for my buck. So I end up having bigger beads. I end up buying bigger beads, like in size, like not the teeny tiny ones, the bigger ones than the smaller ones. See how pretty that looks? I really like it. I mean, in person, it looks much prettier than in the camera, I would say, for sure. And the two seed beads make sense because we can highlight the matte color more, which I really like it. So I need to be able to make earrings for all of these. I know that. I'm saving the beads so that I can do that. But let's finish the necklace marathon and then we will go to all the other marathons, right? So, and I have strung a little bit. Now I can decide either we need to add the focal bead. um, I mean, see the hole in the focal bead, it's much bigger, so this will go on top. See, if you add the seed beads, I think it will go on top. See that? But that's okay, not a problem. And again, turquoise, and then this also, it will just go on top. So there's no point in adding seed beads, I would say. Actually, yeah, there is no point in adding seed beads. As I said, we can do this in the center. Yeah. If you want, you can have a spacer bead in between, but this one will look much prettier in the, not like this, but on the sides, I would say. And I don't like this in the middle, so I just, okay, I need a bead spacer bead out here. So I decided to take these jump rings, which is very lightweight as well, in my stash, and I'm gonna use 4 of the jump rings. I know it's not a regular spacer bead, but I kind of really like this organic look, which is, it's just kind of different, and also it gives that, it hides that odd space, and it just moves. I kind of like it. Let me know how you like it. I want this to be on the side of the necklace than on the center, but I really like this focal, right? So let's just continue stringing 2 beads in between the turquoise beads. See, that's nice focal, right? I really like it, the way this turned out to be. Working in the morning is such a gift, I would say, guys. I mean, you have so much to do, and in the afternoon or so, you just become a little bit lethargic, and you just can't think it through. And I think I'm gonna do this marathon only in the morning. If I can spare time, I will do that. So I think this is good for this side, and I need a bead stopper so that I don't lose anything right here. I know there's a lot of beads left, but we don't want a longer necklace. We just want, I just don't want a longer one. I'm just gonna open this up, take this, okay, and then, so let me just see. I just need this much. I'm gonna cut it at that point. Add some beads this side. Just bead stringing, right? Just bead stringing. Just the color combination is the star of the show, and also your focal bead. If you just go for, colors which complement each other, turquoise really complements with gold, copper, and silver. Pearl will go really very well. See this? That's kind of really cute, right? So I took this from this chain. So this is what I use. So you don't have to, buy a pendant. You don't have to, buy focal that way. This can be very, very, organic way of doing jewelry. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's good enough is what I feel. Yep, more than enough. So I just need to, this is not heavy at all, so I can just get away with, just jump rings, and lobster claw clasp will do for this necklace. But I'm just gonna add one of these in the back just to give it, you know, a little bit. So all I take this is nice, right? This is not soldered. If you don't want to buy jump rings, which becomes very expensive when you buy it as a jump ring, you just buy this unsoldered chain kind of thing, and then what you can do is you can get away with so many jump rings and it will be much cheaper, right? So I take this and I kind of, you know, I mean, maybe a split ring will do good, because this jump ring, the color is different. But oh yeah, see this, it's hard to close. I don't think so this will work. Okay guys, change of plans, right? I'm gonna use a jump ring, sorry, split ring, and not this one. This is a little bit too bright for me, because it's very subtle with all of these things, so I want a subtle color. So I finished stringing all these beads and I finished one side, as you guys can see. So what's the difference that I did? It's not a regular closure. So what I was doing is, I didn't have the golden color matte gold or regular gold color crimp tubes that much, so I'm using the silver tubes in order to coordinate this design together. So what I did was, I just felt the need to add these beads. So let me see, 2 2 4 6 7 beads totally. I'm adding 7 beads here after adding the 2 crimp tubes. Okay, actually we won't be able to do that. So 7 beads, I'm gonna add 3, and then I'm gonna go through the lobster claw clasp, and then add 3 more beads. We did 7 beads there, we are gonna add 6 here because it came into a loop. So I just added that, I went into the split ring and came back through the crimp tube and crimped it, as you guys can see here. So here what I'm doing is adding the crimp tube, 3 seed beads, and the lobster claw, 3 seed beads. Come back through the crimp tube and one of the turquoise bead. These are Howlite turquoise. Okay, and then, so the thing is, we need to get a hold of the tip or the tail of this and then pull that down. See how it goes and sits nicely. I like that. So now you have this tight, you can go ahead and crimp that down nicely, and then snip off the 6s cord. And again, the basic crimp rules: keep the necklace in a U format and do not make it straight, otherwise it will become way too stiff. So we are done with this necklace, as you guys can see. So this is the closure that we got. The closure is nice and pretty, isn't it? So just a small decorative closure for an awesome necklace. Just a small tidbits will go a long way, is what I think. So this is what it is. I hope you guys like this tutorial. This is a very simple one. We are doing the necklace marathon. So far 3 necklaces down, so many more to go. Stay tuned. I will get back, and then wherever there is a new technique that I have used, I will just go over that with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, or maybe I do this continuously, I'm not yet sure. So I'll see you guys with the next necklace, I guess. Bye bye, have a good day.